Okay, so this video is going to be about all the archives we have of Critical or Penguinz0 in like archives. So these are going to be I've put all the archives in order by date. I've tried to get it as organized as possible. So right here, 2007, here 2008, 2009, 2010, and then some from 2011. I also have them organized by collection. I will so different organizations collect the archives. So, for example, the most popular one we have is called Alexa Crawls. I'm assuming it was just a crawler that was sent out and would just archive all these pages, and then the organization would put it under a certain collection. So, for example, if the Alexa crawl was done in 2008, they would put it in Alexa Web 2008. Say if it was done in 2009, they'd put it in Alexa Web 2009. Not all of them have names, or not all collections have names where it's like specifically the date, but some are done by schools, some are done by universities, some are done by entire continents. So I'm going to start going through them. I do have notes of why they are important and why, just like why they're important. We do not have doubles, so say if one was archived on June 18th and then it was archived June 19th, but it's the exact same page, nothing has changed except for the date, that's not going to be in here. So no duplicates. So the first archive we have of Penguinz0 on YouTube is going to be here, and it's actually a comment. So it might take me a second to find it because I don't remember the exact spot because it was actually a spam comment that he left. Let me find it. Where is it? And I believe I have shown this off in an older video, but this is an update video because these are different. And I'm just going to be showing all of them. And here it is. He said, copy and paste this to 10 videos or your mom will die within the next 4 hours. So obviously this is a copy pasta. It says it was left 1 week ago, so it would have been probably June 11th, June 10th, maybe even a little bit before that because it doesn't go, it rounds to the nearest number when on YouTube when it shows the date. So it could have been left like June 5th. But yeah, this is the first archive we have of Penguinz0 on YouTube, and it's a comment. So that's that archive. And here, I'll show you. So we find the collection. So here's the organization. So it says Brewster Kale, I believe that's how you pronounce it, web collection. And this is the founder of the archive.org. And then it puts it in a collection called Net Videos. So it looks like, if we look here, this is a test of archiving sites that have video content. Okay, so let's get to the next one. This archive is the first. Oh, hopefully that. I didn't know I had my ruffle on right now. I don't think it'll play. No. Okay. So this is the first channel comment he left. Channel comments were a thing back in the day, early YouTube. I don't know when they got rid of it, but this is it. So he says, hey, view my channel for the best music from unsigned rappers. I promise you won't be disappointed. And this was left May 30th, 2007. So I guess you could say this was the earliest comment he's left because his channel was created May 7th, 2007. I think this one's really interesting because it shows that his earliest content wasn't gaming. It was his re-uploading music from unsigned rappers. And we only have one of those videos left, Music Video Remix, which is on Pirating Self-Expression's channel. So, going to the next archive. And this is the earliest archive we have of his channel. This is my favorite archive we have. And here's that video, Music Video Remix. We have this video Um, Parody Self-Expression was able to get it. I don't think it'll play right now, but yeah. We have all of these videos he uploaded. Some we have been able to find some of these artists. It was very hard to find, honestly. There's very little mentions of them online. Um, if we, this is the thing I find interesting about this URL is it has IT in front of YouTube. So right now, what me and someone else are kind of looking at right now is variations in URLs of early YouTube. So I believe, I think I'm correct on this. The IT stood for Italian. So this would be like an Italian arc. This would have been the person who archived this page would have been in the Italian region or had a VPN that was there. Because I believe this is all Italian language. So, like, say, for example, because I've also seen archives where it has like UK in front of the .YouTube. So that would obviously be like in the UK, or JP for Japan. We're trying to find different stuff or different like URLs that maybe we haven't thought of, stuff like that. So if we look at his content right here, I think this is interesting. So it shows the last login. It shows how many videos he's watched, 104 subscribers, channel views, and he put his age as 25, which I think is funny. We also have this really cool background. It's very stupid, but I really like it. You can even see some people commenting on the unsigned rappers. We have some of his earliest subscribers. I think I've only been able to get in contact with one of them. They don't have anything. And these are his earliest subscriptions: Next Gen walkthroughs and someone named Not Fun. So this is one of my favorites, and it will always be for now. So let's go to the next one. It'll load. Sometimes these old archives take a minute to load. So this is the, is it? It might be in our comment. I don't think it's in our comment. Yeah, it is in our comment. So we have him promoting more of his content. Check out my Gears of War sniper montage. Rate, comment, and subscribe. That's stupid. But yeah, a lot of what I've come across is a lot of these just have promotions. It's just people promoting all their content in the comments, and we just happen to have him promoting his content here. Oh yeah, and here's another one of his comments. Check out my sniper montage and let me know what you think. So yeah, gives us another idea of what the content he was making around August 24th, 2007. And yeah, I think we might be starting to get into, in this archive, we'll start to get into like actual videos he uploaded that we have like archives that we know that gives us like information about a video that he made. So I believe it's going to be down here. Might be all the way at the bottom. Oh yeah. So we have Mabo Insano first Halo 3 sniper montage. This is obviously an early example of him using the Mabo Insano name. He said in the past that like his original name was Mabo Insano, but we were struggling to find like a lot of archives with that like in the title. Obviously, he has that in the title of one of his earliest videos, or not in the title, but in the description. He says something like, "I recorded this a while ago. My old gamer tag was Mabo Insano," but we were struggling to find videos where his name was actually Mabo Insano. But yeah, this is a very early archive. 2,000 views, 3 minutes and 59 seconds. So let's go to the next one. And here's another video we have. So this one's called Halo 3 Double Team Destruction 2. So this one had 1,000 views, 7 minutes and 3 seconds from Penguinz0. So one thing I have been thinking of doing is making supposed, or like, I don't know how to explain it, videos that we believe he made, but we don't have any evidence for. So this one's titled Halo 3 Double Team Destruction number 2. So we would assume that there was another video before this. It would probably be called Halo 3 Double Team Destruction or Halo 3 Double Team Destruction number 1. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know, because maybe if we search for that, it'll come up with something. But I struggle, because I don't know, with how weird these old titles were. You never know. Maybe he was just titling that, because I don't know. But I'm thinking about doing that, making like a list of videos that we believe he has made, but we don't have any evidence for, and then we'd like link this page and be like, Halo 3 Double Team Destruction 2. So, evidence for there possibly being a Double Team Destruction number 1. So, and yeah. And the archive source is all mainly going to be Wayback Machine except for one, which I think is very interesting. So I believe this is another comment, yeah. Check out my jetpack vid out in no standby or lag switch. So obviously this is a reference to his very first video. Well, not at the time, but what we know now on his channel. This is him promoting it. And like I said, a lot of these comments are just promoting your own content. Let's go to the next one. So, oh god. So this is an archive of someone having one of his videos in his favorites. So this one's Halo 3 Hayabusa armor tutorial. So obviously this isn't a lost video, but what I do find it interesting to see that a lot of the videos that we see in other people's favorites are tutorials, or like achievement guides, stuff like that. That's really the stuff that really blew up for him, I think, in the early days, because look at this, 32,000 views in 2007. That's really good if you think a bit about it. Yeah. It also gives us like, say if this channel still exists, we can go to his favorites, which would be just like a playlist now, and see if there's any deleted videos, because there's the option on playlist where it says show unavailable videos, and it'll say like deleted video. We can take that link and see if it's another video that he may have saved from Penguinz0. So that's why we have all these archived, or this is why we have this listed. It might seem like a very dumb thing to archive or like have in the list, because it's like, oh, we already have the video, but no, like I think it's useful. So, yeah. So let's go to this next archive. This one is going to be for the video COD 4 glitches on top of the map block tutorial old school. These are the type of videos that I think we have the best chance of finding. So this is another video where it's a tutorial. I think it'll be very hard to find montage videos. Montage videos. Those would be probably the hardest, because no one's going to save a montage, but someone might save a tutorial for like an achievement or a glitch. Probably more so on the side of achievements or collectibles in games, probably not towards glitches, but I believe this would be something that we would find before like a montage or a funtage. Another thing I'm curious about is I asked him on stream once, because I sent him a document of all the questions I have of his lost media. He said, one of the questions was, how many views were these videos getting when you would upload them? I don't know if he has because maybe he has like a bunch of videos and these were just rare, because these are the only ones we have archived, but he would say something like, sometimes 100 views, maybe 1,000. But like, if you've like looking at the videos we've seen, these have gotten like pretty good views for the time they were made. 9,400 views in 2008 was not a small number. So it also makes me curious as to why he went or like, I know he was kind of like, it's a fight or flight situation for him to delete him because he didn't want his channel to get deleted. But I don't know. It's always kind of perplexed me. So this is another Sorry about that cough. There's another archive. Oh, this is actually not. This is actually a non-YouTube archive. This one's interesting. So this is a video called Halo 3 glitches on top of Canon on the Arc. And this is a video we have seen on YouTube, but this one is on a website. This is probably the this is the earliest archive we have of one of his videos being embedded onto a website. Now, sadly, it wasn't archived, but it's in these. His videos were popular enough to be for someone to see it and say, okay, I want this on my website. So that makes me think, like, there has to be someone out there who has them downloaded. I could be wrong, but I don't know. And I have tried a bunch of Flash emulators and done it on different browsers, and I sent this to some people in the Ruffle Discord for Flash who specialize in like Flash emulation, and they said this page does not have the video. I'm still kind of exploring this website, but like, see, these videos were on YouTube. I've seen like the Hammer Slammer / Butterfly video, and this also gives us another name, Dark Scope 3. I believe we have found his channel, but it's kind of bare bones. Here's the next archive. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be another video. Gears of War Critical's 4th Sniper Montage. Now, this is from, we know this video exists because it's in the My Recent Comment section of this user, Revenant MP or whatever. And you can see the comment he left, raped a very nice man. So, yeah, it's old comments on old YouTube. But it's useful because it gives us another video that we didn't know existed. And now you can kind of see we're in 2008, and that's where the majority of I believe the archives we have from him are. Yeah. So let's see what video. I believe I know which one it is. Cr1TiKaL's knife kill montage. So yeah, obviously this video isn't lost, but like I said before with the Hayabusa tutorial, it's useful to have these archives. Okay, what video is in here? Oh, yep, here's another one of these. It's another channel comment he left. Hey, view my channel for the best music from unsigned rappers. I promise you won't be disappointed. And I believe this is also one of the earliest channel images we have of his. Other than the one that we have of his like entire channel page, this is like his profile icon. This is the earliest one I believe we have. I don't think I'm wrong on that, but I could be. But obviously it's just like a photo from like Halo 3. So let's look at this video. I believe this is another video. Yep. Halo 3 6 last resort glitches plus tutorials had around 2,000 views and was 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Another interesting video from him. Okay. This archive has 2 videos, and this was one that was on the Halo Glitches website we looked at a few minutes ago. But we have COD 4 glitches on top of Pipeline Tutorial Old School. And then we have COD 4 glitches on top of the map block tutorial Old School. So, this is a little bit before my time. I don't really understand what the whole Old School is. But, look at, like, these views are pretty good. 29,530, 44,543 views. Like, those are not small numbers in 2008. That's almost more or about the same than all the other videos in this related videos section. So like, he really downplays a lot of. I think he downplays a lot of the numbers he was pulling back then. Okay, I believe it's only the only one at the top. Yeah. So Army of 2 If I Were a Rich Man Achievement Guide. So I believe that this is a video if anything, we will find. This video has been spread around the internet the most before it was deleted. I've seen it on Spanish-speaking forums, different achievement hunting websites. None have been embedded. They've been referenced, or the links have been put in there, or they've been embedded, but they haven't been archived. I believe this video will be found at some point. It's just a matter of finding it on a defunct website, or someone has it downloaded. 13,000 views, also some pretty good numbers. Okay. I believe this is just another archive page showing 2 of his videos, yeah. COD4 glitches, yeah, on top of pipeline, old school. These are later archives, you can see, because their views have increased since the last one. What's this one? Ooh, this one is the most recent find we had. I found this on stream a couple days ago. Or wait, no. Wrong thing. The note thing. Well, we'll get to it in a sec. Yeah, and this is another one. Even higher views again. Okay, this is the one I was talking about that we just found on Sexy Girly Nines. So, yeah, it's in the bulletin section. So, Penguinz0, April 17th, 2008, 400 subscribers. So, this is a video, I believe, because when you open it, the link, it gives you an ID, and then if you put that at the end, it doesn't say the video exists anymore. And that's also how we found the Ninja Gaiden 2 freeze pose glitch. I believe that's the title. And because it has the TV icon, so I believe that's means that there's a video. But this also gives us an idea of his timeline on YouTube. He got 400 subscribers around this time, so like gives us kind of a timeline of how he started on YouTube. Okay, this is an example of him in the subscriptions of someone. So this would be like a very early fan of his. There's a couple of these. They're not that interesting, but I do want to have them archived so I don't know why I keep saying that. I do want to have them in this list so we know who was a fan and who might have his stuff. A lot of the channels are defunct or been deleted, but it's still nice to have. And yeah, like I said earlier, this is another video. Check out my new vid, Ninja Gaiden 2 freeze pose glitch. This one was surprising to find because like glitch videos for Halo or Gears of War, I kind of expected that. But for like a game like this, Ninja Gaiden 2 freeze pose glitch, I was very surprised. It's not a game I usually think of, and I wouldn't have thought he would want to make a tutorial for it or show it off. Okay, yep, another example of him in the subscriptions. I don't think there's anything else on here. This is another example of one of his videos being in. This isn't a last video, but it's in someone's favorites. Just like you see, like these videos are in the favorites because they're tutorials. 56,000 views, pretty good. Another example of him being in the friends list of someone. This one is another recent find. I believe I found this a month ago. It was a new video. Halo 3 Halloween event infection ranked. So researching this, it looks like there was just a playlist mode that they added. It must have been like an infection game mode, some kind of zombie thing in Halo. Sounds cool. And this is a rare occurrence of the thumbnail being archived in the related videos. Sometimes that doesn't happen, and I was very surprised to see that we actually had the thumbnail. So that was kind of exciting. Yeah, here's another example of a video being posted on another website. So the Army of Two, If I Were a Rich Man achievement guide. And we know this is the video because I have inspected it and inspect element, and it does link to the same URL that we found on YouTube and stuff like that. So Army of Two, he just kind of chose the thing. People were like, thanks, enjoy. But yeah, too bad it wasn't archived. What's on this one? I forgot. Probably him. So this is someone who is a friend of him and one of his subscribers. I don't think I've reached. I think I have reached out to him, but I don't think he's responded. So he's here in subscribers and in friends and in the bulletins. I will post a new montage when my second Gears of War blind fire montage has 1,000 views or 80 to 100 comments. This one's interesting because I've never I would never have expected him to be like, I'm only posting this if we get 1,000 views or 80 to 100 comments. It's a weird criteria for uploading a new video. But obviously this is him very early on in his YouTube career. You can also see this. Check out my 7th sniper montage. It's just kind of cute to see, honestly. And he probably uploaded it anyway, so it's pretty funny. I'm not going to show this one off. In my notes on here, it says the archive shows, yeah. Subscription. Oh, looks like another comment he left. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, yeah, and see how it said that it was translating from Russian? See how it has the RU? I want to explore more of this. Yep, check out my jetpack vid. Check my jetpack vid out in no standby or lags, which was very impressive. Another RU page. He actually reacted to this archive on stream. I remember when he was looking at Pirating Self-Expression's channel. It showed we got 2 videos from him. Mabo Insano's first Halo 3 sniper montage and Halo 3 Mabo Insano's second montage. Obviously, he wasn't very impressed with these videos, I guess. Must have not been good montages. But yeah, he only gave him 1 star each. Or maybe this was a nemesis of him back in the day. Friends section of the user. Okay, which one is this? There. So this one's Cr1TiKaL's Gears of War Ricochet Torque Bow montage. This one isn't lost, it's on Gearsopedia, but we can see how many views it had on his channel before he deleted it. And this guy, I guess, liked it. 5 stars. Pretty cool. And now we're in 2009. What's on this one? Oh, it's just him. And yeah, this is another example of his his profile icon being archived. It's pretty interesting. I believe that's actually from the Torque Bow montage. Oh, yeah, this is another example of him being in some of the subscriptions right there. What's this one? Oop, didn't mean to do that. This is an example of his Gearsopedia uploads being on here. Obviously, this is still on YouTube, but it's still interesting to see. Gears of War mini-taj. I've always liked that word, mini-taj. Which one was this? This one's actually interesting, I think. Well, interesting to me, probably not to you guys. So this is a video that's still on his channel, Gears of War 2, The Frozen Mortar, but this is the first example we have of him changing the title of a video. I know, exciting, right? So you can see it says extremely funny because it's obviously extremely funny. And the only difference is that on his channel right now, it just has Gears of War 2, The Frozen Mortar. It doesn't have extremely funny. So I didn't know that was like a thing back then where you can change the title, but it's another example of him kind of changing his content. Oh, and this is a recent activity archive. So this is a video that is still on his channel. Prototype, final level, and final boss, I believe. Just we like to have that in the list so we know who was watching his videos. Now this is probably a really interesting archive. The first, this is an archive that's not on the Wayback Machine. It's on a web archive from Portugal called Arquivo. And this was used to find a really obscure video that he was surprised we even found. It was something called Filmy2. I have no idea what this is. I'll zoom in a bit on it. But I've kind of talked about this archive in the past. We have Cr1TiKaL's Unreal Tournament 3 montage, all headshots. So I think this probably was a website where you could just put in search terms and it would pull up different videos. So obviously the term in this was Unreal because every title in this has Unreal in the title. So his video just must have popped up. Okay. This is another video where this has the Black Site Area 51 final battle in it. And then this video is on someone's favorites. So the Halo 3 6 Last Resort glitches. This was in another archive earlier I showed. It was in the related videos, but we didn't have the thumbnail. This one has the thumbnail. This is another impressive video. It's at almost 30,000 views. This one is another subscription one. Ooh, this one was interesting to find. This one was like also semi-recent. RSV2 Rainbow Six Vegas 2 glitches secret room on Three Kingdoms Casino. This was another video I found, which I was surprised to see he made a video on. It's another kind of obscure, well not obscure, but another old game that you wouldn't think he would make content on, kind of like the Ninja Gaiden 2, but he made a video on it. So and then this one's in the subscriptions section. Oop, this one has a video. Third Gears of War montage, and now we're in 2010. Here it is, right there, and we can also see that's his profile icon that we saw in that other archive. And as my notes say, this is the second oldest archive we have of the channel. I believe this one's in 2010. Yep, April 2010. The second oldest one we have. Kind of nothing too notable in here, except that we've been able to contact some of these people. They don't have any of the videos. I've always wanted to try to find this guy, Design GFX. He says the background was made by him. Right here, the profile icon is from the Army of One montage video, which is still lost. But yeah, interesting stuff. It shows how many subscribers he had too. 3,000. Shows him as 28 too. And this is another archive of that same channel, except it has like a slightly different URL up here. I put that in there because I just thought it was interesting. And this is another, it's a different thumbnail right there. Oh yeah. It also shows him giving out messages. If anyone has an ideas for a unique / comical Hero Reach montage, send me a message with your idea. My last message got deleted in the same thing, yeah. And then it also shows he had a big influx of subscribers between April and May. Interesting, 3,000. Got around 3,000 subscribers in less than a month. It's kind of crazy. Lord of Arms. Oh, there's another subscription one. This archive shows possible re-uploads of his videos on someone else's channel. So, yeah, let's check these out. So it's going to be Critical versus Elites. So that's a video that we haven't found any, like, evidence of him making and being on his channel. Obviously, we can't really check because it only just has the URL ID and stuff like that. But this is someone who knew him, Minute Maid, also known as Notorious Gecko. He's in Notorious Gecko. That name was in a friends list we found on his Xbox friends list. So this is obviously someone he knew. I believe this is probably a re-upload onto his channel. I don't know where it is, but yeah. This is in the friends section. This one shows Fallout New Vegas, the best weapons guide. Let's see. Yeah, it's right there. 158,000 views. Crazy how his views went up in the year of 2010. This archive is pretty interesting. I've talked about this in the past as well. This archive, it is on the Wayback Machine, but this archive was originally found on the Australian web archive. It's called Trove. But what I think is interesting is the archive is from 2011, but it has videos that were made in like 2007 on this page. So like here, if we go down, Critical Gears of War Funtage Episode 1. So I don't know why it would have archived these in 2011 too. Critical's first Gears of War 2 montage, no bots. So yeah, I just always thought this one was really interesting. And then our last one shows 2 videos that are lost. So we have Critical's Modern Warfare 2 Army of One montage and Gears of War 2 Teamwork Fail. So, yeah, those are 2 videos we don't have. This one's 29 seconds, 2 minutes and 27 seconds, and you can see this is the same profile image he used a while back. You can see in the comments, it's the same guy who made the Quap video made this. Holy shit, you are sick with that scope, dude. So, you can see that people are coming and checking out his older content because of the Quap video, and this was in September. So, and it looks, well, this video, well, the top comment was made 7 months ago. Yeah, it's 2011, so that makes sense. But yeah, there are other archives, but they're mainly duplicates. We're still looking for them. I'm going to try to investigate if there's anything we can do with the like the collection it's under, because a lot of the collections are locked on the Internet Archive. But yeah, I did want to show these off. That these are the archives we have. If you guys want to check them out, you can. Kind of, if you want to slow these down. If anyone wants me to send it to them, sorry about that interruption, but had to edit that out. But yeah, like I was saying, if anyone wants me to send these to them, just reach out in the comments. These are all the archives we have. Hopefully we'll find more, and that'll give us more information, and hopefully I can do something with these collections. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully we find his video soon, but yeah, that's about it. See ya.